I try to have, say for example, like in our system, if you observe that it is there is a drive, that is D drive. In that particular drive we have some folders like this, you can think about this way. There is a folder that is called education, this is called movie, this is called album, and some other. In education folder there can have different folders like operating system, like C language, like DBMS. So here in DBMS or inside C language there is a file, there is a PPT file that is representing pointer. Okay, this is a file, this is a data. So this data, this here the data is stored in this place, data is stored in this place. Now the base address of this data is stored inside this location, or the C location or C folder is holding a particular value. The base address of this location is stored here, again the base address of this location is stored here. So this is nothing but the way of representation in our system. Directly all the values are not mapped like this way, that one person is sitting there who is just linking all the files one by one, not like that. Everything is logically implemented by help of the base address, by help of the location. Let us have an example to clear this particular concept. We have another example. This example, here we are trying to write this particular example, like we have a variable int a. A is a variable which is having a value 2. Now inside a there is a value that is 2, assuming the base address here is 5000, the base address of this location. Now if I have another variable like int pointer of b is a variable here, and I am assuming the base address of this location is 3000, it can be anything. There I want to declare one more variable integer pointer and again pointer c. This is called pointer to a pointer. You can extend at any number of times. Okay, so c is what? C is a variable. So assuming the base address of this location is 7000. So what is C? C is a variable, pointer variable, but it can able to store the address of another pointer variable. Okay, now have a look here. We have this particular value. Now 2 is stored there. I am storing here b equal address of a. Then what will happen? B equal address of a. That means what is the address of a? That is 5000. Okay, this is 5000. Now again we are writing C equal address of B. Then what will happen? What is the address of B? Yes, you are correct. That is address of B is 3000. Okay. Now we have stored all these things. Now what is happening actually? C is pointing this location is pointing this location. This is like a particular, you can say like a link between all the locations. This location is pointing this one, this location is pointing this one, and this way you can extend to any values. Okay. Now we are trying to print some values through these. Okay, we have already gone through different two different examples. Now let us have a look. I am trying to print in question 1. I am trying to, if I try to print, these are all are printing. All are printing. if I write A, what will be the output? If I have address of A, what is the output? Address of B, what is the output? Think about this program. And you can, at the same time, you can solve them. Pointer of B, then address of B, again pointer, then we can go with some more examples like pointer of Z, this is not Z actually, here we have used C, better to use C, address of C, pointer, pointer C. Now try to find out these outputs. Pause the video, think about the program, and then get back. Now we are trying to solve all these answers. Okay. Okay. So in this case, if I have A, yes, you are correct, many of you, all of you are correct, that is A is 2, because A is the value variable, A is 2 definitely. Now address of A, yes, you are correct, that is 5000. Address of B, what is the address of B? B is here, B is 3, address of B is 3000. Only B, what is only B? Value at location, so that is 5000. Pointer of B, how we will interpret this particular line? So if I have pointer of B, then it will be like pointer of B. B is what? B is 5000. Now what value 5000 is pointing? What value at 5000? Now what value is at 5000? 5000, there is 2. Okay. Then so pointer of B, it is 2. Then address of B, then pointer. What is the address of B? Address of B is 3000, then one pointer, So 3000, and again what value at 3000? Again 5000 is there, so it is nothing but 5000. Then pointer of C, what is C? C is 3000. We will interpret like this way, pointer of C. So pointer of 3000. So what is inside 3000? 3000 is holding 5000 value. So the value will be 5000. Then address of C, what is the address of C? Address of C is 7000. Then what value it is pointing? It is pointing 3000. So it will be 3000. So pointer C. Now have a look. Pointer and again pointer. There are two different pointers. pointers and pointers in C. How we will interpret this particular line? We can interpret this by help of like this way. So, we can interpret like this way. So, first pointer, then point again pointer of C. C is what? C is 3000. C is 3000. Now, if we interpret the first one, then what will be the value? 3000 pointing. What value it at 3000? What value is at 3000? At 3000 there is 5000. Okay. So, this will be 5000. Then again one pointer. So, what pointer 5000? That means what value at 5000? So, that is 2. You can repeat the same, you can replay the same video and try to think about the program, and you will able to understand the concept again if you are not able to understand. So, at the same time we can say whenever we are saying like this, we are saying a variable anything, we will go inside. Whenever we are having some address of something, anything is there, go outside. That means where this particular, if I say what is your address, you can say yes, my address is the location number, go outside. And whenever you are having some pointer of something on a particular value, go that particular value only, go inside. So, if you follow these two instructions, pointer of some value, if you have some value, if you follow these two rules, one is inside, another one is outside. Address will go in case of address you go outside, in case of variable direct go outside, then pointer some value, then go inside, then you will have that particular value. I think the concept is clear again. If you have any query, you can always just write the query, I will definitely answer you. Okay. Thank you all, thank you for joining, have a nice day.